All right, everyone. Hello. Thank you so much for waiting. Let's go ahead and jump over to the game. Hi. Happy. Why am I so tiny? This is not my final form. That's not fair. No. Hello. I am here. Danya, hello. Loxley, hello. Earth to Moon, hello. Ellie, hello. Namicals, hello. Terry, hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I am a very, very, very sleepy cat boy. It is still basically the weekend for Americans, at least. It's Memorial Day, remembering stuff, remembering things. For some reason, I can call you Annie. Okay, Annie. Have you recovered? Oh, God, no, I've not. I am not recovered from the movie. I know I supplied a drinking game for people. I did not partake. However, God, I wish I did, because holy crap, it was it not. It was a dumpster fire. I didn't even, I feel bad for the actress. The actress has gone on to many interviews. Sorry. Many interviews saying that she has had trouble dating because they'll figure out that she was the actress for all the movies for whatever sorry, I was about to say Love and Deepspace. For these 50 Shades of Grey, and we go yeah, nah. And you know what? Don't blame them, but at the same time, poor girl. Ugh. Ugh. At first, when I heard about that before even watching the movie. And I was thinking, that's not fair. Come on, she's just being an actress. And then I watched the movie, it's just dude. You probably would have made more money if you just went straight up to doing actual corn. You probably would have gotten more money for that. I just cannot believe. You know what? I really want to give it the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, it was just girl, how? How did you, how? I give a lot of grace. Thank you so much for the head packs, Annie. Oh my God. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but at the same time, I'm just God, that was so bad. That was such a garbage movie too. That's the other thing. It wasn't even a good movie. It was just the most softcore corn that you can get away with on screen. And at the same time, it had less. Oh my God. I'm still reeling from it. It's just it was so gross. It was so gross. It was so gross. Oh my God. People dunk on Love and Deepspace for no reason. At least in this game, the guys are relatable, they're kind, they're caring, they're considerate. At least, besides Silas, who's a dumpster fire of a human. Still don't like him. But even Silas, I think, would not go that far. Silas doesn't have a freaking weird ass room of torture devices and contracts. Just what the hell is up with that? It's so bad. Oh my God. Anyway, welcome everyone to the stream. So glad that you're here. Sorry if you actually 50 Shades of Grey. I'm not a big fan of it. You guys are gonna have to get me. All right, here's the thing. We will watch the sequel. All right, here's the thing. Look, We will watch the sequel if you guys get me to 500 subscribers on YouTube. All right, 500 subscribers, and then we'll watch the third movie when I get 1,000. Okay, and I'm not just saying that because according to YouTube Studio, according to the earning, we actually just hit our like watch hours to make it to like monetization. But if I get 500 subscribers, we can actually like have you guys can like do super chats and bully me and all sorts of stuffs on YouTube. So that'd be really cool. So like that's our next goal. 500 subscribers on YouTube. Make it happen. We'll watch the second movie. And I will not complain about it so hard. And thanks so much for paying the shiny text, Harry. And thank you again for the head pat. Oh my god. Ugh. I have a headache from talking about 50 Shades of Grey. I need our soft boys. It's just toxic and very unrealistic, and yeah, it's not a good representation. He was like this the whole no. Like, you guys gotta get me to 500 subscribers. Okay, we're almost like halfway there. Okay, we're almost halfway there. I don't know if this is gonna make people like want to subscribe. I think we might lose people because of this. The movie was good in a bad way. I don't drink either. I'm sober. It's Miss Kitty Boo Boo here. Hi. Danya, like I said, I don't envy that you watched the movie. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Dude, Danya, it was so bad. Poncho, I know, those emotes are me. Happily ever after, happily ever never, hello. How have you been? Man, I've been going through it. You guys have been making me watch all sorts of weird crap. But I've been grinding Love and Deepspace, so let's go ahead and get into the game. In Silas's defense, he's really sweet to MC, and he never does... Exactly. He never does anything against her. He is always so clear on his motivation, and that is what makes him better than the dude from 50 Shades of Grey. My god. He's such a garbage can of a human. Like, he is absolutely garbage. Like, he's not even handsome, in my opinion. Like, as a dude, he's just like another Joe on the street with like 5 o'clock shadow and lifeless eyes. Like, no hate on the actor. Like, I'm pretty sure maybe he wanted to do his best, but Jesus Christ, was he not garbage? I'm so mad about it. So mad. Anyway, not 50 Shades of Grey. I know. Why do you listen to us? Because I love all of you, okay? All right? But if you give me to 500 subscribers on YouTube, I will watch the sequel. Okay? That is the deal. That is the deal. My god. So upsetty spaghetti. Anyway, let's get in the game. I've not even done my, like, here's our boy, our toxic man. All right, come on. What do we want to eat? Aside from you, there are many, like, frick you, Silas, you're the worst. The cheese pancake at nearby old diner is good. I go there sometimes. You know what? I'd love a cheese pancake. That sounds awesome. I want to eat that. Go eat, but I'll admit this guessing game isn't bad. It's more interesting than I thought. How are you even allowed in the city? Aren't you a criminal? Go away. Go sit in your corner. Okay, the other thing is I've not done the time lock events. I thought they were going to be spoilers, but I was told that I should actually do them. So we may spend some diamonds today to do some explorations. But let's go ahead and like do our little pats today. We'll give you that many subs for you not to watch it. You get me to 2,000 subs, I won't ever watch it, okay? But you got like 10 days at the 500 sub mark. Get that outfit. Okay, I will. I don't even know. It's not a combat outfit, right? The crowd erupts into revelry and celebrates the arrival of another death. He gazes at the battlefield where slaughter is about to unfold. Fragments that should have been forgotten suddenly surface. In the gladiatorial cage, they stood face to face. Their vows resonate with sincerity. We'll escape this place together. Doubt. Yes, we will. I'm so salty from 50 Shades. I'm so sorry, guys. But fate always works against humanity. True, it witnessed their desperate pursuit of light while simultaneously pushing them deeper into darkness. So sad. So wait, how many diamonds does it cost? It costs 50 diamonds. Oh my god, you're lucky. For you guys, I will actually spend a diamond because, you know, this game, like, for me at least, I am all about trying to, like, review the entire, like, series. Ripples of light dance across clear waters as a graceful figure moves between them. They're like fireflies, slowly drifting through the world. Jesus fucking Christ, she immerses herself completely and greatly savors the first bright, beautiful season she's experienced in years. Yet, the path beneath his feet will inevitably stretch toward more distant horizons. Too many unknowns are waiting. They're waiting for him to trade into the mist as gentle breezes rise and fall. He can only fold an entire summer into a farewell offering as a gift to her, although it was merely a moment of warmth. It remains his only ember and lighthouse as he trudges through the desolate, cold years ahead. No, it's a daily outfit. The illustrations are beautiful. At least you get 2 per day. It's 2 per day? Oh my god, you guys and your cute aggression. No, you're late. No, Miko, you're just on time. I was just bishing about 50 Shades of Grey. My god, I can barely say the name. I'm so upset. You won't spoil, but if you know the lore, it would def wreck you. You know what? If I knew the lore, I probably would like let it overtake the 50 Shades of Grey trauma I'm having. Hello, other Zane mains here, by the way. Yeah, you guys are survivors. That's what I'm hearing. I hear that Zane mains are like dying from this new like update. Oh, I was just watching your edited playthrough of this. I would like to say it's edited, but it's not. It's not edited. It's not edited at all. This is raw. You're getting like 100% playthrough of me playing this game. Like, I literally am, like, my VODs. These are VODs of me playing this game. There is no editing. It's just me going through this game. And you know what? I'm enjoying it. I sound distressed just because I was forced to watch 50 Shades of Grey. This fan base, I swear to God. Same plus collab. Caleb main here. Death of Rebirth, heard it. Oh no, by the way, did you see the new Xavier trailer? I have not. Chris, did you see the new Banner trailer? I did not. Thank you for the head pads. Thank you. Boy. You've been beaten to the ground ever since Homecoming? What? I'm not saying main, but his new story update. Heard you're bawling. I'm so sorry. I guess that means I do need to spend some diamonds. We'll do it, okay? We're gonna go through the whole story event today, just because I love you all. Just because I love you all. Frig. Okay, here we go. I know maybe some of you all have been waiting to like the end, but however, here you go. It was Nami's idea. I know it was Nami's idea, that fucking cat girl. I swear to God. Ugh, Nami. Like, I say that with all the love of my heart. I adore her. That lucky cat. But she's a Bakaneko for, like, a reason, okay? One-tailed cat, lucky cat, whatever. Whatever. So mad. Freaking Nami. She's lucky I want to play games with her. Anyway, wait, did I miss something? Anyway, yeah, Nami is the reason why we watched that movie. Oh, we'll watch a new trailer banner after this, I promise. What pulls are bad, but you can't have to save. Oh no. You have to stay strong for Raphael and Silas. What? Maybe I need to be more invested in this game. Maybe I'm not doing enough. Poor Xavier. I don't know. Xavier feels like he... Anyway, let's play the story. Sharp edges lurk beneath crimson eyes. They silently corrode everything. Amused, he watches as humanity rises and falls. They race one another to plunge in the abyss of desire. But he's like a fiend strolling leisurely through purgatory. Under the cover of darkness, he slowly approaches a throne. A crown woven from schemes and ambition gently falls next to his feet. Cultivation. Him cultivating? Tilling soils, adding fertilizer, maintaining warmth, watering. He holds his breath, and a rare instance of anticipation flickers in his eyes. But barren land cannot harbor hope, and a cursed soul is destined to never solve life's riddle. In an instant, withered flowers cover the ground again. They're surrounded by deathly silence. They just don't bloom at this time. The whispers dissolves into the wind. His footsteps startle a flock of birds, and they fly away. With downcast gaze, he withdraws. Stop it! Let me read! Mission accepted, I'm on my way. As they brush past each other, his steps falter involuntarily. A cold premonition cuts through his heart as a familiar silhouette disappears in his periphery. It's reminiscent of an absurd prank and a coincidence of fate. Perhaps their reunion is closer than it appears. Under the same vast starry sky, all past moments remain frozen in time, shining brilliantly from their corners of the universe. These stories, their origins and mystery, remain entwined as they rush toward distant horizons, never to end. You're saying me, man, you crashed out so bad with the new trailer. I'm so ready, but then I'm also, oh my god. Hi everyone, I had the stream playing, but just wrapping up a couple of chores. Yeah, it dishy, so glad you're here. Xavier Early's got Thanksgiving dinner. Oh my god. Xavier has a special place in your heart. Oh no. Oh no. Try it. Try the outfit. Endless. I don't even know. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, fine. Let me see. Can I tell him like the dress? Okay.
Something urgent.
Put on the coat. There you go. Wait, why aren't you wearing your outfit? Get dressed, pretty boy. There you go. You want to hear me sing rock? All right, it looks good, and I would wear it. But also, what is that?
Isn't this the perfect distance for a surprise attack?
What's this say? Envy? He looks good. Whatever. Whatever. I still don't like him. I still want to fight him. All right, let's go to Zane. Zane, Kris, tell us your fave illustrations after, please. I will, Elon. I put the blue jacket on Caleb. If you want to give yourself a surprise every time you log in, you can let the boys decide what they want to wear. I will. I think that's actually an achievement. Caleb with his outfit. Oh my god, we still have to catch up on that story. Anyway, let's do our boy here. After hesitating for a moment, he finally cast a stone into the barren wall between life and death. Black crystals rapidly climb up the veins of his heart. Like tendrils lurking in the abyss, they coldly drain away all warmth. Dump. Dump. The sound echoes within the crystalline cluster. That heart which bears deadly temptation and danger. It beats, growing more violent by the second. He clutches the key to reversing life and death, even after seeing such a miracle resolved. He closes that door without any regrets. The world around him returns to silence, and his faith remains untarnished. Yet, that alien darkness has already taken root in his soul. Next, a vow. I will have the utmost reverence for human life, maintain a sense of duty and dignity. Jesus Christ, this resounding oath is like an invisible cord that he binds his dreams with his responsibilities. His gaze reverses those long years to this sacred moment. It's like the breaking dawn that illuminates the night. His naive search ended, and he became a true guardian of life. The mystery that troubled him so deeply. Perhaps it had already begun to silently sketch the outline of truth. Pages flutter in the air. The future and the past intertwine like a serene yet magnificent chant from the dawn of creation. Each page records stories forgotten by time. They finally find their place in perpetual cycles. Images dance before his eyes. Blood surges in his chest. It's as if a rift in the universe opened just for a second. He sees himself walking across the torrent of time. Divine whispers pierce through internal silence, and this indispensable guardian finally touches the unspoken covenant. Alright, Dania, we'll be here. This has you scared from when Raphael and Xavier's part in the story comes next. Gonna be soul crushing. Are you pulling? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for Xavier. I've been building him up a little bit. Zane looks like a god in this illustration. I love fulfilling books. Yeah, it looks so good. Agreed. You could say he... Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. On past long travel, the lingering footprints are buried within the folds of the wind, quietly entering a deep slumber. The weathered tales persist, weaving intricate patterns through the silent voids, their final curtains never falling. I ain't revisiting nothing. Give me the outfits. Anyway, I think actually I need to do a beanie stage and I did spend some time doing some of these stages. Wait, what? I can do what? Okay, we gotta do this. We gotta kick his butt. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much for the follow. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna kick this guy's ass so hard. Make it anywhere. Okay. But after, hold on. I gotta, battle screen. Get over here. Gotta show everyone how cool I am for having pulled Zane's
This
like
will be
memory.
a test to see if we can apply what we learned.
This should
Got
be
a test
easy.
for you,
With the gust.
pants strap.
You use the gale to our advantage.
Romance strikes out everything like a lance.
The love letter seems to have some kind of purpose. Your
Yeah, that's right.
weakness is
Bish, you can't get that.
mine urgent.
You can't. You don't get it.
Face it head on.
Don't worry, I'm okay. I'll show you. Whack it on the head.
Here comes the gust.
Here comes
Use
some
the gale
dust,
to our
mother
advantage.
clucker.
Are you dozing off again? A blizzard is approaching, but it won't harm
Boy,
us.
control your bruises. I'm the only one that gives you hickeys. I mean, what?
Like a lance.
The love letter seems to have some kind of purpose. Keep your distance, or else let me handle it.
You should be careful.
Wait, I
too.
died? Oh, yeah. That's right. Whoops. You didn't see that. You guys didn't see that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. No one saw that. What are they supposed to be, huh? Don't forget to dodge. I didn't forget. I was distracted.
This will be
Excuse
a
me.
test to see if we can apply what we learned.
This should be
Kick
easy.
this
Here
guy's
comes the
butt.
gust.
You use the gale to our advantage.
Bish.
Strikes out everything like a lance.
The love letter seems to have some kind of purpose.
Urgent help needed.
Mine urgent. Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt.
Eat this. My turn.
Keep your distance from it. Don't face it head on.
Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna do whatever
I'm okay.
frick I want.
Gust.
You use the gale to our advantage. Zane, are you okay?
I'm fine. Be
Zane.
careful.
You won't see. Love is destined to fail.
These love letters.
Love it. This is a
What a
eat
mess.
my butt.
Let's interrupt its attack. Let's destroy them.
I'll take them out with one strike.
Just started by saying no. I mean, I want his outfit.
Victory is within. Here comes the gust.
You
Here
use
comes
the gale
the
to our
dust.
advantage.
Suck a butt.
Weakness is shown.
Get this dust.
Romance strikes out everything like a lance.
The love letter seems to have some kind. Our teamwork has certainly improved.
I worked hard for this.
The butterflies are really cute. Okay, finally. You know what? I'm actually glad for that because, like, man, I need more, like, memory stuff. Like, what? Why is it only giving me, like, incremental? That's so... I'm mad. Daily double drops? Okay. You know, I'll take it. You know, I'll take it. I'll take daily double drops. I need to level up some boys. Anyway. Because it's infold. I've been stuck on these darn bounty hunts for I don't know how long. I want them plushies. Oh snap, this is double bounty. Yeah, wait, what? What's the double bounty week? What does that mean? Yeah, that's right. 61. I'm sorry. I'm still angry about what you guys made me watch. Okay. Oh, I need to claim this. That's right. Whoops. Whoopsie doodles. Free weekly pack? What? Oh my god. They're so nice. What's a kitty ticket? No, I don't need that. Double drops. Ooh, leave with the head pads. You remind me how to do dailies. Yeah, you gotta do your dailies, everyone. If you love your mens, you better be doing your dailies. Twice the rewards. Ooh. For the extra turns on the kitty cards, get like 30 double drops per day. Ooh, okay. Well, not today. Today, we are doing other stuffs. We're doing story. We're doing Zane story mode. So, I hope you guys are ready for that. Okay. This is Zane's brain story. Yes. Hello, Adore. Hello, Alto Nya Nya. Ani, thank you so much for Nya Nya. Sorry about that. I was taking a little break. Also, let's catch up on chat. Use kitty. Okay. Oh boy, what a perfect setup for schemes. Schemes. Get the prologue to tomorrow. Have you read any of the? No, we're gonna be reading anecdotes on Thursday. Thursday is tomorrow night. We're gonna be the time we're gonna be reading the anecdotes on using our 3DO microphone, so you guys get the most sensual, most poignant readings of the stories, because I know some people don't even like to read them. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the story, shall we? Sorry. Zane!
Seatbelt.
Don't tell me what to do, you're not my dad. Zane turns the steering wheel and the car joins the stream of flowing traffic. That guy seems to know you pretty well. Are you acquainted with him? He seems like a creeper. In Xander Sciences. I feel like I've heard that name from somewhere, like, besides Xander himself. You're totally crazy.
Your colleague praised you.
Oh my god.
Saying there are things only the two of you can do. I'm very curious now.
About to say Mormon, Chris? Like, I'm not a Mormon. I don't soak. I don't soak. I ain't a coward. Sorry. Sorry for everyone over on YouTube. Saying so handsome. Yes, yes, he is. Moon, I'm so glad you're enjoying this. Hi, Eve. Hello, Eve. I'm glad you're here. Carter, that motherfucker.
Xander Sciences will provide you with the best staff, the best lab, and even the best treatment.
Alright, got the best staff. Pants grab. Anyway. The person Raymond mentioned when we were at his place. That's Carter, right?
We studied under the same professor. That's it. The paths we're walking are completely different.
Yeah, he's talking about the creeper. You two aren't like-minded from what I can tell. I also feel like he's a bit crazy. He is crazy. Oh. What's so funny? You know, he always attaches a card to the bouquets he sends. Keeps asking me to be his patient. I think some people want to steal a patient from a doctor. He needs more help than I do. And him being weird, well, let me put it this way. It's not inexplicable.
Indeed. What you've said is correct.
Of course I'm correct. I'm always right. I'm hot.
He's crazy.
Yep. Because I'm hot.
But when he told you to be careful while traveling, I doubt that was a simple, friendly reminder.
You're down bad for Zane. Oh, Annie. No. Just as I'm about to tell Zane about my trip, I think twice. I shake my head and smile. Maybe Carter was annoyed by how we were ignoring him. That's why he tried to scare us. Zane glances at me, a hint of amusement in his eyes. He doesn't say anything else about this topic. 3 days later. In the bustling airport lounge, Grayson stunned. Several seconds passed before he finally learned. They gave a 3D model to this boy.
So, you're our hunter escort this time.
You look like a bitch. Go home, baby. You look like you're 13. Go home. Pleased with Grayson's reaction, I can't help but imagine what expression Zane will have when he sees me later. I move closer to him and shake my plane ticket at him. What's that expression? Do you feel relieved, or are you even more anxious, little baby man? Little baby man, little baby. Grayson is older than Zane. No, he is not. La La Land. No, he is not. He is not older than Zane. Also dark, and Grayson has a girlfriend. Grayson's a bitch. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. I'm so spicy today. I was also surprised he got a 3D model, but also he does look like he's 12. He does look like he's 12! Like in the middle of his puberty. Not all relationships last. That don't remind me, Annie. Wait a minute, is that Ras VA? Maybe. Yes, canonically, but no one knows his exact age. His age is old. That's as much as we know. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta continue the story. While Grayson's tone sounds lighthearted, a subtle tinge of concern appears on the expression. How?
They say the hospitals are doing an academic exchange, but in reality, we're going there to help them.
Yeah.
Why else would they send such a large team, or even request a hunter escort for that matter?
Having Zane fly all the way there, the situation must be pretty bad.
Actually, the main problem is with one of the patients.
Grayson lowers his voice and leans in closer. Get away from me!
His biopsy results show that the crystals in his heart have a certain shape and structure that's different from the ones you'd see with protocore syndrome. Also, when he was admitted to the hospital, he caused a metaflux burst.
Knew it. As if worried I wouldn't believe him, Grayson takes out his phone and shows me a video.
My friend who works at Chancha Hospital sent me this. All the flux stabilizers in the ER went down. It was a mess.
In the video, the sound of an alarm fills the air and the lights flicker uncontrollably. Despite the shaky and blurred footage, because you can never trust these cameramen to do their freaking jobs, the chaotic nature of the scene is unmistakable. An abnormal heart, a sudden burst of metaflux, a picture begins to form in my mind, something strangely familiar. How I was 25 or Grayson. What? It kind of sounds like Raph. Oh god, you guys. Yeah, he's the hot doctor. No, Grayson's not the hot doctor.
Thankfully, no wanderers showed up. But it's strange considering how high the fluctuation index was.
The fluctuation index only tells us the chances of a wanderer appearing. It's not guaranteed. But given the nature of the energy fluctuation, it's weird. Not a single wanderer appeared. I'll watch the video again to search for anything I might have missed. Is the metaflux the result of the patient being exposed to that wanderer in a beta protocurve? Grayson, do you mind showing me the other documents related to this?
Sure. What would you like to see?
Everything.
You shouldn't make assumptions when things are still uncertain.
As Grayson and I lean in, his hand suddenly appears between us. Grayson is slightly nudged to the side.
Dr. Zane.
In one smooth motion, the hand takes the phone, turns off the screen, then places back Grayson's hand. Zane, stop hiding the truth!
Shansha Hospital was built a long time ago. It's not uncommon for their flux stabilizers to experience
It doesn't mean they can't
malfunctions.
update them.
As for the patient's biopsy results, they need to be further analyzed along with other reports. It's too early to jump to any conclusions.
Also, Wakataru, hello. You miss Jenna's deeper voice. I keep hearing about Jenna and Grayson had like sexier voices. Anyway, I lock eyes with Zane, that bastard. How dare he deny me my knowledge? He stands before me with one hand resting on the handle of a suitcase. Good morning, Dr. Zane. I hold up a paper bag, ready for him to barf into it. Do you want a black tea cake or egg sandwich? You can only choose one.
I'll have the cake.
Oh, Zane does have a
Did
sweet
you
tooth.
arrive at the airport early to buy breakfast?
When did I ever say that? I retrieve my suitcase from behind a chair and proudly present my ID as a hunter escort to Zane. Surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Contrary to my expectations, I see no traces of astonishment in Zane's expression. Instead, he calmly hands me a hot latte.
Have you ever thought about who approved and signed your escort application and ID request?
Notorious. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get another... Zane, keep looking sexy, okay, for the chat. The flight takes several hours. Eventually, the plane lands at Chanzia's airport. Okay, I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna get me a refill of my water. Zane, keep him company. All right, I'm back, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Okay, let's continue the story. Also, what are you guys talking about? Silas is catching a lot of hits today. Silas deserves to be like shat on. Freaking hate Silas. Silas such a Silas boo. Also spent money for Zane, but he loves me a lot, so he came home. You know, I've been tempted to try to get like Zane like level 2 or R2 for like his cards, because like, man, having like R1 of his cards for it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I feel yeah, I too got heated when Loverboy won't come home for his first birthday rerun. I finally did. Wait, is it his birthday? Is it rainy? Dude, I wanted to be rainy. Happy Memorial Day to everyone, by the way. Jasmine, hello. Want rain? It's so humid here. God, man, I live in Florida. I'm open about that because, like, you guys, it's Florida. It's a big old state. You all know where I am. It's humid as heck here. You've been very behaved. Yeah, sure. Anyway, let's continue the story. The flight takes several hours. Eventually, the plane lands at Chenzia Airport. Boarding the shuttle sent by Chenzia Hospital, the medical team immediately heads to their destination. Due for surgery, his hair already starting to gray, exchanges pleasantries with Zane before quickly delving into a discussion about the patient. Also, Rukaland, hello. Also, by the way, guys, if you're not following me over on YouTube, please do, because we need just 500 subscribers so that you guys can give me super chats and like subscribe, like, or like join, or like whatever the fuck YouTube does. And then I need 1,000 subscribers more. I mean, we can like actually, like, you know, do like ads and crap, which gives you guys more reasons to subscribe. So, like, you know, capitalism. Or don't do that and just like gift me money. Like, I don't care. Like, whatever floats your boat. But like, yeah, I'm an out of work immunologist who is trying to make ends meet. In America, they don't believe in science anymore, and it's super sad. And yeah. Anyway, we're gonna keep playing this game. Gets 5 from subs. Yeah, that too. Damn it, Annie. Yeah, if I get 500 subscribers over on YouTube, I will watch the second movie of 50 Shades of Grey. Oh my god. I will watch it. I will curse myself with that movie. I'm so upset. I didn't want to like put that out there, but thank you, Annie. Thank you. You're super sweet. I appreciate that you're here, Annie. Thank you, Annie. Love you, Annie. Florida stinks, bro. Personally, in Florida, you know what? The thing is, it's like I live in Florida, and I do not call myself a Florida person. I've lived here over a year. I've been living with the Neko sister, living with her without like wanting to like be here, and it's just like, dude, this state sucks. But on top of it, this state rocks. But on top of it, this state sucks, and it's like, every single time I have to go outside and deal with a Florida person and go like, man, fucking Florida people. And I go like, I'm glad I'm not a Floridian. And I go like, I live in Florida. And they're like, I'm not one of them. And oh my goodness gracious, I feel bad. I'm sorry. Anyone living in Florida who doesn't claim to be a Floridian, you're loved. But anyone who claims to be a Floridian, like, go get your crocodile friend that's subscribed to my YouTube channel. Digital. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, YouTube chat, what's going on, please? You don't know much about Florida other than other than the Florida Man articles. Okay, Florida Man articles. I've talked about this before, but the only reason why Florida Man articles are a thing is because that Florida has lesser laws against like news going outside of Florida. Meanwhile, places like Georgia and Alabama that have way worse crimes going on. I'm telling you this, they have way worse crimes. And a bunch of other states have way worse crimes going on. They specifically have laws denying the press from expediting the news to the AP news outlets, which, by the way, if you care about news, AP News is the news you need to follow. Like, that's a news crew that CNN, Fox, any kind of news center follows out. They are the all-American public news curators. Like, don't listen to the Dorito in chief, that motherfucker, that piece of shit. Sorry, I call him piece of shit because he's the reason why I'm out of a fucking job. That fucking Dorito, goddamn denied funding to science. Like, fuck him. Fucking hate that dude. You know, I don't get political often on this channel, but as a scientist, personally, as someone who researches cancer and autoimmune diseases and wants to protect people, fuck him. He deserves a special place in hell, and I fucking hate this president. Sorry, I'm spicy today. But fuck that dude. Fuck him to hell. He's a piece of shit. Anyway, if you voted for him, I don't say fuck you. It's okay. You probably don't understand what you were voting for, you sweet summer child of ESC. But I tend to love women's rights. Also, like, my Neko sister is a OBGYN surgeon who helps with abortions in Florida. And she fights every day of her life to, like, help women. Like, sorry that I want to protect her. But, like, man, Anyway, Luigi wasn't wrong. More CEOs should probably, like, meet God. Anyway, following along with pleasantries. Welcome back to Love and Deepspace. We're talking about Zane here. Probably would back me up 100%. Florida has Disney and World and Universal. Yeah, Florida has Disney World and Universal Studios and me. So, like, Florida's great. Anyway, yeah, let's everyone ignore what I just said. Nobody respects Fox News. They don't. Except my dad, who watched History Channel and Discovery every freaking weekend and would, like, look me dead in the eye and, like, voted for this guy. It's like, I'm gonna beat your ass. I swear to fucking God. Piece of shit. Anyway. Florida has... Yeah, exactly. Jobless people unite. Yeah, jobless people unite against the fucking tyranny. High five and hugs for Chris. Thank you, Eve. Sounds fun. Yeah, not the sweet summer child. I swear to God, I'm holding on to my, like, non-violent person viewership over here on YouTube by a thread. Yeah, Def prefer living with her over. Yeah. As we love Chris, he needs headpats. I do need headpats. Jesus Christ, CEOs aren't meant to mean God. Yes, they are. Just to be shat on and sent to hell. Which, I have opinions on hell, but still. CEOs are making their own hell. Anyway, yes, more headpats. Yes, give me headpats. I gotta focus on this game. I share Chris's anger. I get it. Thank you, Eve. And it's a damn shame. Yes, it is. You can rant all you want. Chris makes me feel less alone. I'm glad. We have people who aren't, like, involved, who aren't at fault, for putting us in the trouble that we're in. They're just trying to do their job. And like, I love you. The people who are just trying to fucking do your job and live, who are making this shit happen, like, I love you. I get it. I fight for you. And I'm so sorry. But if you grow a backbone and fuck up the people who you're working under to make this stuff happen, like, ooh, I will back you up. But I swear to God. Nya, 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 nya. Your tails look like those red hot dog bands. Stop it! No, it does not! Sir, dude, this is Sir, stop it. Thank you, Flop. Heart. Oh, God. Am I not, like, playing my game enough to, like, the game legless? There we go.
After the open heart surgery, adhesions began to develop.
Shut up, Chief Surgeon. You know what you're talking about. Also, welcome back down, yeah. It's like Nightly Rendezvous version 3.1, Heartstring Symphony. Okay. No, real though, as someone out of the US seeing all this happen, I'm especially... Dude, I have been talking, like, look, between me, my mom, and my sister, we are literally the dream team. Like, I went and got, like, x-rays done, like, the other day. And the people taking my EKG, like, for a health screening, go like, oh my God, what is your mom doing to make you all so smart? And, like, I had to go and say, like, spite, and fucking, like, determination. Me and my sister, my mom, we all fucking hate where we are. And we're monsters. I'm kind as heck. But man, you cross us, you wrong us, and we will fight you. Like, frick the people that cross us. Frick the people, like, also, like, our exes, too. Like, we are all on each other's backs with anyone who's dated us and wronged us. Like, even my recent ex, like, they all fucking hate her. Like, even my grandma, like called her the wrong name and so like, well, she was awful anyway. She didn't even smile at me or nothing. Like, oof. Anyway. Like, we all have each other's backs, and we're like a health team all by ourselves. But at the same time, we look out for our own. Saying hugs my way. Thank you, Danya. Yeah. Thank you, Lumiere. My job is doing well in the Dorito economy because I work in bankruptcy. Tara, you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do, homie. Like, you are not the problem. You are not the problem. The people who are benefiting from this shit show in America, you are not the problem, okay? I do not hate you if you are benefiting from this. Like, you are not the problem, okay? Homie, you keep doing what you need to do to live. But, like, oof. Keep surviving for us. And do well when you can do well. That's all I ever ask people. Sorry, but what's Neko's sister? By what do you mean? Just sister? Yeah, she's my sister. I currently live with my sister. I like got fired from my IT job like 2 years ago because I wouldn't shut up. I was a scientist, and I kept calling out the CEO and being a bitch. And they made me help. They made me help fire like 200 plus people. They made me lay them off, and then made me sign an NDA. They didn't make me sign an NDA. They made me not share the Excel sheet of people they laid off. And then the next day, the fuckers tried to say that they're so fucking profitable, and I fucking hated it. And we went to they got us a fucking pizza party the next day, and I told the CEO to his face, like, oh, thank God you fired all those people. You can fucking afford these pizzas, you bastard. And oh, I got so much shit for that. And it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't afford it. You can't afford taking a little bit of flack on the fact that you're a piece of shit. And then he can't look me in the eye. And like, I kept telling my boss, saying like, I can't even afford to live in the city that you want me to work in. You took away my rights and my
And this
benefits.
morning, we saw the crystal
Shut up,
stone.
Chief Surgeon.
They're
I am
very
talking.
close to the lungs now.
Anyway, I told him barephrased that I could not afford to live. And then my cat died and I lost it. Oh, they're lucky that I'm a kind soul. But anyway, like in the same like city where I worked, like the CEO, like in a neighboring building, got shot in the face by his mistress. And I got called by my boss, like, Kris, do you feel like you're unsafe? And it's like, well, I'm not a fucking cheating CEO, so why would I feel unsafe? All right, I'm gonna go back to work since you told me to be here. It's like, you take the day off early, like, thank you, I'm gonna take that. It's like, you can keep working, like, no, I'm gonna take it. I don't give a shit being here. But like, I'm never ever fearing for my safety in this job, because I'm not a piece of shit that lies to people. So I'm not a good employee, is what I'm trying to say. I'm a scientist. Anyway, always shit on your CEOs and fucking dunk on your managers, because they're micromanagers and they're pieces of shit. If you manage someone, by the way, and you do a good job, that is not to you, okay? You're a great person. Thank you so much for taking care of your people. But micromanagers, people who dunk on others, people who take advantage of others, fuck you. Anyway, let's keep playing Love and Deepspace. At TCAT side who both died. Oh, I'm so sorry, Digital. Rest in pizza. Like, for real. Like, my model isn't actually modeled after my cat because I love him so much. So, I got fired for a doctor's order. Dude, take them to court. Take them to court, those motherfuckers. If you have a doctor's order, then take them to court. Put them against the fucking rails. Fucking hound them till they crumble. Because you have rights. Like, if you are out of work because you are literally having to take care of yourself, take them to court. There are people out there that will fight for you. Ugh. Fuckers. Jobs don't care. Yeah, jobs don't care about anyone. I've been applying to jobs for the past year. I'm in, like, on Twitter, I say, like, I'm an out of work immunologist. And I constantly tell people that I don't get work because I constantly cannot get work. Because of fucking, because of people who keep posting a job and telling me that they're not hiring, and they're reposting job afterwards, and then they go to the news center saying that no one wants to work. Fuck you that no one wants to work, pieces of shit. Sorry, YouTube, by the way, but still, it's not that no one wants to work. No one wants to work for a bunch of people that don't pay them. Ghost jobs. Yeah. If you don't sign any, yeah. We've had multiple layoffs at your place, and they keep exactly. Fuck them. If you, Terry, sorry. If you can find the way to out them, do it. All right, I promise you, I was in the same position that I was feeling like I can't do it because I'm trying to hold on my job. If you can find a way to anonymously share how there are fucking people over, do it. I swear to God, I regret not outing my last employer. I regret not outing them for being bastards. They deserve it. Yeah, the CEO is shot by his mistress. Well, yeah, the CEO is shot by his mistress is wild. But at the same time, like, CEOs are pieces of shit. Most of them are. The only ones who aren't are the ones who are, like, actively fighting the government, like Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's CEO is working so fucking hard to respect people's rights. That's cool. But at the same time, like, was that in broad daylight? it was in broad daylight. Like, I was evacuated from my building when that happened. And then I got called by my boss, who I fucking helped get I got him his fucking job. And I told him to his face, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. You don't care for anyone. And, anyway, I can't say anything. I, quote unquote, took $5,000 worth of technology, and I don't regret it. Steal from those jobs. Any like multi-million-dollar job, steal from them. Steal from them. Take and steal as much as you fucking can. You need a new monitor? Ask them for it. Require it. And say like, oh, you lost your, like, threw in the dumpster. Fuck them. Steal as much as you can from them. Take your vacations. Take your vacations during time they need you the most. Take days off when they need you the most. Fuck them. Fuck them over as much as possible. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at like 9 to 5 jobs. Fucking bastards. Also, Tama, hello. Chris is on it. Yeah, I'm on a tirade. I'm sorry. Oh no. Yeah, Tama, please save me. Chris is about to jump the metaphorical table. Dude, I am like I graduated as a scientist. I was raised by a scientist. I was given the hopes and dreams of my long-haired scientific like great uncle who was the coolest man alive. And I refuse to dirty his image by like going like, yeah, you know, you should just like bend over backwards and get boned by CEOs. Like, fuck them. No. No. Freaking bastards. No, fight. I'm a feisty cat. Do I need to bonk peeps? No, Tama. You don't need to bonk anyone. Love Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's ice cream is the fucking best. Don't say anything, dude, don't. Good lord, I like this hypo, Chris. Like, I'm always this hyped up. I just, you know, I know that we're trying to, like, watch cute hottie boys, but, like, I don't know if I can't be the 6th, like, love interest of, Love and Deepspace. So I think I would be, like, I couldn't be the 6th love interest. I'd be like the fiery boy who like has ADHD and go like, no, we're gonna fight the government. I'd be like probably fighting Unicorn themselves, like not like Silas, just a better Silas. Because I wouldn't call someone kitten unless you wanted it, because that's rude. Like, I'm still upset about Silas calling me kitten. How freaking dare! I am no one's kitten. Yeah, I'm a better Silas. That's right, Dark. Device, yeah, I am. My dad's a software engineer. I was like computer science. Hell yeah, digital. It's cool learning about how things work. Chat, where's Kristen's story? Okay, I'm like in story. Okay, we're gonna get back to the story. I'm sorry. This is always ran in some point in streams. I am. You might need to cut this. No, I am not. We're gonna save this. I ain't no coward. I did unpublish our last week's chat. Because I know I was really overly feisty in that one, and like I get really shy in just chatting streams. So in like game streams, like I can hide it. I can hide these rants and no one knows to look at it unless they're like literally like watching them like through and through. But like in the just chatting stream, going like, oh my god, everyone like actually know what I'm talking about, and like I get really shy. And anyway, yeah, we're doing Zane's branch right now, Atama. I joined for Love and Deepspace and stayed for the nice convo. Digital, I'm glad you're here. Zane would have a long... Dude, Zane is my homie. Alright, I love Zane. Zane is like literally like me, IRL. Like, he's a frosty bitch. And like he doesn't say nothing and I get so mad at him. Like, come on, say it. Why are you holding back? Huh? Why are you holding back? You know what's right. Ugh. Zane, come on. Tell the truth. You know what's going on. fucking love Zayn. I just wish he grew. Like, Zayn is literally, I think I said it's like Tom is like tier list for me. Like, Zayn is like my best friend if he's stopped fumbling. Like, he is the dude who like, stop fumbling the hotties. Stop it. Stop it. You are literally the shit. Stop fumbling her. Come on. Get your shit together, Frosty boy. Show some emotion. You gotta be a little sensitive, as Donkey from Shrek would say. Your doggy's trying to sit on his shoulder and trying. Oh, it's so cute. If Zayn had any say in this, he would have helped. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I would make Zayn back me up. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway, let's continue the story, okay? Let's continue the story before I, like, you know, freaking, like, make myself look even more insane on stream, okay? Like, maybe I'm still reeling from the fact that you guys, you all, not everyone showed up, by the way, and I'm angry about that. I am angry about the fact that you guys did not show up to me having to watch 50 Shades Grey. All right, I watched that shit. It was so bad. I am so upset. It was so bad. And I'm already saying, like, if we get to 500 subscribers on YouTube, I will watch the sequel. But you guys better show up, all right? I'm not going to be teased like I was the other day. That was so mean. You guys are the worst. And I love you all. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That's a little mean. Don't catch strays. Like, but like, it was awful. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. He's back at the 50 Shades of Grey. I'm still upset about it, okay? It was so bad. Like, there is no Dom on Earth who is that mean. Like, why would you be that mean to someone? Like, she was right to leave him at the end. Like, he was the worst. What a garbage can of a human. Like, how does that, like, how does it even apply to Twilight? How the frick does that imply Twilight? That's so bad. Oh my god. Chris, I just couldn't watch it again. I like my prey too much. You know what, Danya? I respect that as an excuse. But, like, it was so bad. How is that even Twilight? I watched the Twilight trilogy. I watched it, and it was better than 50 Shades of Grey. How is that allowed? Who wrote it? Are they ashamed of themselves? Like, Jesus Christ. Twilight is better. Okay, guys, we gotta continue the story. I'm upsetting some folks who are probably watching the VOD later, and if you are sticking around watching the VOD, hi, I'm Kris Nekomata. I'm sorry. Love you. All right, let's continue the story.
Then we'll have to perform surgery as soon as possible.
So bad. Perform surgery.
Crystal extraction is already a complex procedure. Those adhesions, we're worried the patient won't be in a stable condition while under anesthesia.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm moving to look up something else. I'm so upset.
This is our only option. We must perform the surgery. Let's reassess the patient's health and proceed once his physical condition allows it.
The rhythmic sounds of medical equipment reverberate. Led by Zane, a team of medical staff focuses on the surgery at hand. The observation room is filled with people, and their gazes are fixed on the large screen. On it, a pair of hands uses a scalpel to meticulously remove tiny crystals. Sorry, not creatures, crystals. But like, why are they anyway, whatever. Clear this view. After inserting, there's no unusual activity. I make my way back to the glass.
Dr. Zane is brave for taking on such a risky case.
Captain Willow.
We meet again.
Who are you? During my previous visit to Changia City, we worked together. After exchanging formalities, she shows me the update data. In a matter of seconds, the record of a wanderer's recent activities appears in my watch's built-in 3D map. It managed to traverse the entire city in 5 minutes? I've never seen a wanderer move that fast before. Captain Jenna said there's no clear image of the wanderer yet. Do you have any leads?
We did some comparisons. Aside from the protocorps not aligning, the Wanderer closely resembles Mist.
But if you look at all the data, the traits this Wanderer exhibits are different from the Mist I've seen.
Yeah. I don't know what got into it, and how it managed to hide so well.
Perhaps the ether core made him mutate somehow. Suddenly, discussion erupts next to us. It draws my and Willow's attention to the screen. What are you guys talking about? You missed the MC's voice? Me too. I feel like the MC should be voicing this, but I don't mind voicing that. I didn't think we made her speak because the Kindle cards they gave us, maybe. Because, oh, I can't remember exactly where I was. Oh, here comes our man's at work. Oh my god, reminds me of Grey's Anatomy. I have not watched Grey's Anatomy, and I refuse to watch Grey's Anatomy. Also, Sky, I don't know if I said hi, but hi. Glad you're here. I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. Also, Terry, thank you for the headbats. There's people saying, "Oh no, that's strange," but I guess I like the Resident. Ooh, the Resident? I don't know. I was in a relationship. Okay, I loved a few autistic people. I feel like the Resident's too mean to people of that. Anyway. A scale like tiny crystal is slowly being peeled away from the edge of a blood vessel.
Surgeons have some steady hands, huh?
Shut up, Captain. My boy is working. That crystal. It's exactly like the ones on the monsters in the N109 sound. Zane must have noticed it too. Regaining my composure, I immediately look at him. My sexy boy. Anyway, under the surgical cap, his eyes remain calm and focused. He continues with the procedure until the crystal is placed onto the surgical tray. Continue.
All right on the ultrasound?
Of course it does.
Yes, it came up. Any bleeding? No.
Dude, they are wide open.
Let's wrap it up.
Applause erupts throughout the observation room and relief washes over me. That is not how that works. Anyway. However, I feel a strange, unusual tremor in my chest. Something is rapidly expanding. My pants. What? Metaflex. The alarm from the flex stabilizers resounds throughout the entire operating room. Captain Willow and I exchange a look and immediately get to work. She starts evacuating the spectators while I run to the intercom. Zane! A water is about to appear. You need to move.
Dr. Zane, the patient's blood pressure is dropping. Increase the adrenaline to 0.1 microgram.
The alarm becomes louder. I immediately pull out my gun and aim at the area where the energy fluctuation has peaked. A faint energy fluctuation dissipates. Yet the tremors I feel in my chest show no signs of subsiding. Jasmine, have a good night. Bye. Unless you're saying bye to someone else. Digital, have a good night. Scrubs was so good. Dude, I was sad Scrubs ended. Scrubs was such a good show. But Digital, have a good night. Goodbye. I like how they ended Scrubs. And you know what? The remake, when they tried to like extend it, was fine. But like, Jesus Christ. Like, the forced love interest and her going like, oh my god, I slept with the guy. Oh no, I am such a weirdo. Oh my god, like, fuck off. Fuck off. You went through college and not randomly slept with someone like that. And you're just not, like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, that storyline was garbage. But the characters were likable. It's just that point, it was going like, really? Come on, you're a fucking doctor in training. Grow up. And I'm saying that someone who's remained a virgin till like 23, okay? 22. Hold on. Yeah, 22. Yeah. I remember that because like Taylor Swift was like super popular at that time. But still. Because I've had Scrubs, seems like, dude, Scrubs. The whole band was so good. And that whole album's awesome. Anyway. Zane, what's going on? Zane, you need to leave or else it'll be too late.
The patient's vitals are unstable. Moving them isn't feasible right now.
God, I have to kick some ass, aren't I? Through the glass, Zane looks up at me, his gaze as calm as ever.
Can you suppress the accumulating metaflux with your evo?
I meet Zane's gaze that carries a subtle attempt to comfort me. My attention turns to Grayson and the others who are visibly worried. They await from my response. I'll do my best.
Give me 5 minutes. Let's continue.
Oh, we're gonna kick someone's ass tonight! Nya nya. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I'll hydrate you. Meow. Also, Kelly, hello. Using my Evolve and the Flux stabilizers, I successfully buy the necessary time for Zane to finish suturing. When I got blow my nose. Okay, we're back. When the surgery ends, the metaflux suddenly dissipates, as if what happened earlier was an illusion. Chris is so cute when he meows. Meow. Yeah. Yeah. You can redeem that over on Twitch. But again, we're trying to get to 500 subscribers over on YouTube, so that you guys can actually like do like cooler stuff, like give super chats or subscribe and get emotes over there. But like, you don't have to. But if you want to share my video with other people, maybe I need to share it to like Reddit. I've honestly, maybe I should do that. I've not thought about that. Reddit scares me. Anyway, I'll probably do that after stream. Anywho, Anywho, sorry, intrusive thoughts. No, happily ever after. I am nothing but intrusive thoughts. Y'all think sticking a needle in the coochie hurts? Happily, you know, I should ask my sister about that. Well, maybe I shouldn't. She doesn't stick needles in people. She says that she leaves that up to her nurses. Because she gave me a shot in the ass the other week. And I was just like, dude, that hurt so bad. That hurt worse than me doing it on myself. She was like, well, I'm a surgeon. It's like, so you just cut people? It's like, yeah. I would go like, fuck. And you're a doctor? It's just like, yeah, you're the medical researcher. You're the one sticking needles in people and go like, God damn it. Anyway. Your sister's a nurse. God bless nurses. Nurses are a catch grab of being extremely horny and unloyal and then being super smart and awesome. That's the weird thing with nurses. You can't trust them. All right? Unless they prove it. A nurse is they're either a baby mama or they are a mama. All right? God. Nurses. And I say that as my mom's a nurse practitioner. She has helped train nurses. She even told me, like, don't date a nurse. That nurse will leave you. Guaranteed. 95% of the time. It is true. Not because, like, I've dated nurses, but, like, during my poly era, like, I've talked about on this stream, I met a few nurses in my time, and they were all hoes. Like, but, like, okay, like, one was an ethical hoe, the other one was, like, unethical. Like, I don't mean to call the one who was ethical, like, an ethical hoe. I was, like, trying to follow the thing, but she was, like, a poly, and she was, like, reasonable. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, she wanted me to come over to her house, and I was scared of her husband. But, like, at the same time, it was just like, anyway. Nurses are a catch grab. You gotta be careful, okay? You gotta be super confident in what you're delivering. Ethical hoe is crazy work. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call them that, but, like, dude, I went in for blood work, and every single freaking nurse I met, all five of them hit on me, and all 5 of them had wedding rings. They were like, oh my God, you're such and such's, like, son. Oh my God, you're so cute. Like you were married. Stop it. Also, the person that was, like, trying to, like, ask me about, like, immunology research and how to better help her health, like, she had 2 kids. And she was hitting on me like, dude, you are married. Also, go talk to your endocrinologist about this. Like, dude. Oh. It's hard being hot, okay? Like, I understand that they, like, keep the English voice actors, like, in the A side, because I get it, okay? Like, Jesus Christ. I had to try to find a vein for an IV, and they couldn't. Oh, no! Married and dang, that is not ethical. This sounds like a medical anime. You know what? It would be cool if it was an anime. No. No matter how you spin it. Yeah, no matter how you spin it. Okay, like, for people who are just joining in, I've been married before. Like, and I've gotten divorced. Like, I initiated it after, like, 4 threats of saying, like, I want to divorce you. Like, I followed through on the 4th, like, threat of it. Like, I don't play around with breakups. If you break up with me, okay, my last relationship, she broke up with me on my fucking birthday. And then, like, tried to take it back a week later. And it was just like, you know what? I don't do that. And then on my recent birthday, I fucking got broke up with again. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, you don't break up with people on their birthday. How much of a garbage can are you? I'm so mad. Anyway. I don't regret it. I did a lot of good. But at the same time, like, that's rude, okay? That's so rude. Anyway, let's get back to Zane. They're exes for a reason. They are exes for a reason. All right, do not go back to exes, okay? They break up with you. They did not value you. You do not give an ex a second chance. All right, never, ever. All right, you are better than that. You're worth more than that. If someone's willing to break up with you to like make you like quote unquote fall in line or be better, like they're not worth it. They're manipulative. They're assholes, in my opinion. No. All your exes live in Texas. Jasmine, yeah, like Texas is a garbage can of a state. Like, thank God you're not there. Like, leave them there. Yeah, happily. They threatened it. It was bad. You want a divorce for your next birthday or Christmas? Real talk? What? Miko, what? Apparently nurses are all cheating on the relationships because, well, it's not that they're all like cheating. It's just that the ones I met, they're all like super horny. Okay? Like, I mean, and like I say that with like my mom being the most loyal lady ever and being hit on by every single male coworker ever, and I called her out on it. It's like, every single male dude, every single dude hits on you. She's like, oh yeah, I know. They're all bitches. Every single one of those guys, they're fucking bastards. She like shits on them. But I think that's why she like runs her like ER. And she warns me and laughs at them because like every single like person there is like a fucking whore. According to her. Okay, like I'm not calling everyone a whore. But like every single nurse I met has not been loyal. It was cheating on someone. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, don't date nurses if you don't want to keep them around, apparently. Which is super sad. Because nurses are nice. Oh god, no, don't raid me, Dragon. Dragon, no! Anyway, Dragon Reaper, thank you so much for raiding me. I really hope you had a really good stream. I hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? You ready into an ad? Oh god, I'm so sorry. Anyway, everyone over on Twitch, if you're following me, please give Dragon Reaper a follow. They're super cool. They've been a long time fan. They've been a homie for a super long time, and I'm glad they are here. But for those who are raiding in, I am Kris Nekomata, your local two-tailed catboy, here to bring you extra love, luck, and joy to your everyday life. And today we are playing Love and Deepspace and talking about life and how you shouldn't date the nurses who I say that with like respect to nurses because I've been anyway just be careful who you love. And speaking of being careful who you love, we're playing Love and Deepspace. Dragon, if you need to go and take care of yourself, please do so. I will not be offended. I'm so glad you gave me your community. I'm going to make sure they're taken care of. We're talking about life, but we're going to get into the game right now. And it's going to be super cool, and everyone's going to love it, and it's going to be super fun. That was not a full sentence, my guy. Anything can be a sentence if you end it with a period. Okay, just ask, who's that dude? Yeah, Shakespeare. Yeah, ask Shakespeare. He like tried to like dictate like language forever, according to history. So like he made a whole bunch of words up. So yeah, if I'm not sentencing, then sentencing is not a real thing. Anyway, life is fiction, and I'm a cat boy, and I'm here to meow at you all day, and I'm here to meow 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 all day long, and we're gonna play a game about really sexy dudes. I live in Texas. I'm sick as fuck and can honestly use a nurse. Barry, I hope you find a nurse that's super sweet to you. I've got my pup at least. He's doing his. I hope you find a sexy nurse, Barry, that's loyal and loving to you. Grey's Anatomy is right after all. Grey's Anatomy is a horror story. I refuse to watch it. Also, isn't Grey's Anatomy like awful as crap? They like retcon like a bunch of garbage. Anyway, all I know is that Grey's Anatomy, the show, is not good. Anyway, we're playing Love and Deepspace today, and I'm voice acting as much as I can, and we're watching boys who wish they were as hot as me. Woo ladies, my MC. Who is the sexiest? Me. I'm the sexiest, Annie. I'm the sexiest boy here. I'm wondering. No, I'm not. I do not sip fermented grapes. It's not good. No. Wolf. A nurse that's a hoe just for you, Barry. I know you on there on YouTube, but still, I know. Eve, get yourself a sexy nurse. You deserve it. Well, yes, of course, Kris, you are. No, I'm not. Next, lads. Oh my god. You know what? I would treat the MC right. Okay, I'd cook for her and go like, hey, I know you got like 5 other dudes. Yeah, there's 5 dudes. Like after your doorstep, you better like choose me or not. And like that would be the thing. I would be level locked. Okay, you gotta commit to me. You gotta commit to me to unlock like my best outfit and like best weapons. Okay, that's the thing. And like you gotta spend like $100 too in order to like get me. Because I would be that good. I'd be that level breaking. No. Okay. What evol would you have, Kris? I would have the evol of I would probably have the evil of fire. If not fire, then of light. Because that's like my brand. Yeah, as a fire cat. As a Nekomata, as a fire cat, I would probably have to go with fire. Oh, I'm jealous. Y'all got little animal pets, but I got none. Okay. Kris, yeah, I'm 6 love interest. Let's make it happen. Fire's Raph. Yeah, the Raph would have to take a back seat. I would be the better one, okay? Anyway, we're playing Love and Deepspace. Let's keep going with the story. Just as I'm catching my breath, Zane pulls me into the lounge where no one's around. Ew, woo.
Give me your left hand. I'll do a quick evil examination.
Zane sets down the middle tray and picks up a cotton ball soaked in medicine, begins to disinfect my hand. I'm fine. I might have overdone it, but my use of evil is better than before.
While that is how you feel, I suggest waiting for the results and listening to what your primary care physician has to say.
Also what, huh? A cool sensation emanates from the palm of my hand. As he holds my fingers, he applies patches to each one.
You should be well aware that the metaflux earlier wasn't something an ordinary wanderer could generate.
You knew since the beginning.
Don't tell me you actually believed I thought you were a hunter escort whose sole purpose is to protect us.
Of course, you and Dr. Noah have known about the existence of ether cores for a while now. Straightening my posture, I started thinking. You noticed that during the surgery, right? That crystal was very similar to the sample I gave you. I'm almost 100% sure the wanderer that attacked this patient is related to the ether core. It's possible the ether core made these monsters in the N109 zone transform into their current state.
Not necessarily.
Fight me, Zane, one-on-one. Kidding, sorry. The examination machine beeps. Zane observes fluctuating numbers displayed on the screen as he continues to speak.
The
Why am I
ether core
voice
shouldn't
like-
be what's causing the mutations. Your heart's integration with one is a perfect example. Given the extent of the mutation you've described, I'm more inclined to believe that.
Believe what? Come on, tell me. I don't believe you. I believe nothing.
Someone attempted to be smart, but ended up failing in the process.
Are you saying someone is responsible for the appearance of those monsters and this patient's condition?
I'm merely speculating. Don't forget, in this world, many forces covet the ether core. You haven't met all of them yet.
You're right.
All is well.
The machine beeps, which indicates the end of the examination. Zane carefully removes the patches from my hand, puts them away. In the quiet room, the second hand of the wall clock moves quietly, plucking the faint light enveloping us. How many times do I have to tap? Can't help but yawn. Don't forget what? Damn it, I wish you hadn't. Yeah. Continue the story. I told you I was fine. If I have to say there's a problem, then I'm feeling a little tired now.
Watching a surgery must have been boring.
What do you mean it was boring? Like, literally almost got attacked. Not at all. It's actually my first time seeing you perform surgery. You look cool. Taking a paper bag from the table, he settles on one side of the couch. He grabs a sandwich and pulls it apart with his clean hands.
The hospital cafeteria is closed. We'll have to make do with what's available to us.
While the chaos has subsided, the persistent scent of disinfectant lingers in my nostrils. While my body is tired, my mind is still excited. I decide to direct my excess energy to the surgeon himself. Weren't you listening to me before? Someone said he'll learn to accept compliments from others. Come on, continue the story! Sorry. Get away from me.
I accept your compliment.
Of course you do. I'm too cute. Also, Annie, I'm glad my voice is soothing you. I'm sorry for being so, like, salty. Catman, yeah, Raph is running. Exactly. I'll beat him up. I'm gonna be the best. Zane's voice is relaxing. I'm glad. The sandwich bread is already flat and no longer looks appetizing. With the finesse of a seasoned chef, Zane lifts bread and removes the greasy bacon. Why? I want bacon. He then proceeds to discard the wilted lettuce, leaving only the ham slices, red cabbage, and shredded pork that have withstood test time. No, give me all of it. That sounds awesome. Today will be very memorable for me. Not only did I see you perform surgery for the first time, but I also had the privilege of observing a sandwich undergo surgery.
I've just removed the parts that experienced excessive nutrient loss and would have impacted digestion.
Is nutrition one of the things you research? Is there anything Dr. Zane can't master?
I have to admit that when it comes to accepting compliments, I'm not very good in front of you. But I suppose there's a chance for you to teach me in person.
Yeah, I bet you like that, Zane. Looking at me with a meaningful expression, Zane places the surgery-affected sandwich in my hand. He then pulls out his phone. Baffled, I lean in and watch as Zane taps on the message notification. He opens up a new medical team group chat, which was created earlier today. Continue the story. Jesus Christ. Sorry, hold on. Grayson has shared a group photo there where the medical staff, their smiles tinged with weariness, hold glass vessels that are visibly cracked. Christina, were these cracked by the energy I couldn't contain when I lost my target? Come on.
You overdid it, yes. But the medical staff said you're the most surprising hunter they've ever seen.
They don't need to go that far. Took a tumble yesterday and decided to pass on OT to recover, so I'm so glad you're here, Chicken Witch. Embarrassed, I sheepishly laugh. I quickly shift my attention to eliminating the sandwich. But before Zane can speak, his phone abruptly starts ringing.
Hello?
Upon hearing the voice on the other end, Zane freezes. Surprise appears on his face.
The patient woke up?
Have a good night, Annie. Thanks so much for hanging out. My God. Okay. I'll be right back, everyone. Okay, I'm back. When saying, we're gonna continue the story. When saying, Grayson and I arrive at the entrance of the ICU, a nurse approaches us.
Do you know why he regained consciousness so quickly?
Why?
We're not sure. He shouldn't have woken up already. Look at this, Dr. Zane. All his vital signs are improving.
Zane and Grayson changed into sterile suits and entered the ward. I wait outside.
Can you hear me? Do you remember where we are? Look at my finger.
I really wasn't expecting him to save the patient when they were at death's door.
Who are you? Mr. Carter?
Hello. We meet again, miss.
With the sudden appearance of Carter, I cautiously step aside. However, he greets me with a smile. He raises both of his hands.
Don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't following you. This patient happens to be an important client of Xander Sciences. After hearing about the incident,
Chris,
I
that was
decided
loud.
to pay him
What
a
do you
visit.
mean? What do you mean? You weren't there when he was in critical condition. I don't think he's that important to you.
What do you mean?
He leans against the wall and casually looks at the glass door.
If it weren't for Xander Sciences, his fragile heart would have stopped a long time ago. What we're pursuing is far more stunning and ambitious than these petty solutions.
Observing my indifferent reaction, Carter furrows a back brow. A hint of disappointment appears on his face.
Aren't you curious about the kind of work we're doing?
I'm curious about the kind of work you're like trying to get near me. I'm not. He shakes his head, and his usual pretentious smile graces his face again. I'm glad that everyone
It's okay.
doesn't like him.
You'll be interested someday.
Fuck you, Carter. I mean, what?
After all, only Xander Sciences can provide answers to the questions about your heart.
Uh-huh. Frowning, I suppress the urge to ask more. I redirect my attention back to the ward. Who are these strange
Dr. Zane
boys?
wants you inside.
Of course he wants my insides. I mean, what?
Excuse me, this is the ICU. For the patient's sake, we kindly request that unrelated individuals leave.
Good. Get him out. Having no intention of paying more attention to Carter, I changed the sterile student in the room. Also, lavender, good observation. The man laying down in the bed has his eyes half open. His voice is weak, yet infused with tangible excitement. Continue the story, game.
All
I'm
his
back.
vital signs appear to be normal. However, under normal circumstances, a person wouldn't recover this quickly. More anomalies may occur. Stay on your toes.
Oh, God. According, acknowledging his warning, I nod. I move to the bed, introduce myself, and state the purpose of my visit. I then proceed to ask questions. Davis, you said you're back. Where were you?
It trapped me. I couldn't get out.
Seriously? The, game is making me have to, like, tap so many times.
It was like a nightmare. I couldn't wake up.
Chris, are you feeling spicy today? I'm feeling something. God. I turn on my watch and pull up a picture of Mist. When you say it, do you mean this?
Yes. It was that thing.
That thing. Like, don't make me click on this 3 times.
It was inside of me. But it wasn't.
Anyway, suddenly the vital sign monitor starts beeping loudly. The man on the bed begins convulsing as something started choking him. 4, 5, 6, Metaflex, Zane! I really pull out my gun and sense a more intense fluctuation. It surges and engulfs the entire room instantly. 1, 2.
Grayson, transfer the patient to another room and prepare for resuscitation.
Unexpectedly, a rift appears and reveals the shadowy figure of the Wanderer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the game! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Moving myself to the front of the bed, I point my gun at the Wanderer. However, it disappears in the blink of an eye. A second later, it materializes like a phantom in another location. 1, 2.
Hey, behind you.
Yeah, maybe it'll let me like progress the game. After 3 taps, fading and slash, I aim my gun at the center of the fluctuation. However, a tremor overwhelms my chest. 1. I barely feel any pain. Only intense white fog surges before me in prophetic vision. The ward dissipates as if surroundings are transforming to another realm. The last thing I see is Zane rushing towards me. Zane, watch out. 1, 2, 3. God, just play the game when I tap it. Okay. All right. You know what? Ooh. I'm still super sleepy, so we're gonna raid out early. I know I usually go so much longer, but today we're gonna end our stream here early so that like I can give you guys a better example. However, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am gonna be reading more Anna Karenina bedtime ASMR. So please join us for that. And then on Wednesday, we will be playing another game, which I've not yet decided upon. But on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I've been asked, I've been begged, and I've been pleased, please, they say, to ask for anecdote and story ASMR from Love and Deepspace. So that is where we will begin our deep dive into the further lore of the game. However, YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Twitch, say goodbye, and Twitch, hang out. We're gonna raid out. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm still recovering from 50 Shades of Grey. Anyway.